Yes, I write poems. I will be explaining it in today's video. So, my poem's name is Truth and Deal. Always saved the day. So, always saved the day is my first line. So, what this means is the day is saved by many ways, which is kind of random, you could say, but like you will always think, right, after a days of work is over or any other, okay, you could have gone to a picnic or any like a community meeting, anything. So there you would have faced a lot of things, many happy situations, many tough situations, and later you would reflect like you could have done it this way, done it that way, the same things, or you could avoid these situations. And those kinds of ways will automatically you will pick it up on your way home or at home after the day. You will think about it, and then those ways will actually you think that you could save the day. And yes, we will hope it and let's hope that is what it saves the day. So I wrote in that context, so always that save the day, so always saved the day. So there are many ways which saved the day, but what I was meaning is all the ways had saved the day, you see, like, okay. So let's just go with the next line and we could somehow connect it with this. So my poems are written a little bit like that, so I will connect the jumbled words in different so lines. Okay, so the next line is when fireworks started to play. So fireworks means something that we use, actually not use, okay, we fire when we celebrate. Okay, so when we are celebrating, when do we celebrate? When something good happens, when it worked the way we wanted it to work. So the way that we discussed in the first line has actually happened, so and now we are celebrating. So when fireworks started to play, so it's just started to play, it's not the end. So we are just starting to celebrate, so at that starting point of celebration. So that's what is all means. So always will lead to celebration, question mark. Is it so? We'll see in the next line. The stunned portrait of a clay. Clay is something that you can model in your uh, uh, like, how to say, clay is something which is more like shaped by your thoughts, intentions, and wants. I have made a past, right? So it's the same way. For clay, you will always change the shape, right? You like to play with it. So that's how we also want many things in our life. And the stun portrait of a clay means when that clay becomes a perfection. According to us, each of our perspectives are different, and according to us, if it becomes perfect, we will capture that moment in deep in our subconscious mind or deep in our heart, and that will connect to us at any time that we try to remember that stun portrait. So that stun portrait would actually mean something we draw. Okay. When we see a scenery, we go to some natural scenery anywhere like mountains, hills, we draw the imagery, right? What image is visible to us, we will, for us to remember in case we are an artist, or we'll just take a picture. And I do pictures and I try to draw sometimes. And the stunned portrait means the portrait is kind of like it's stunned, like the stunning is something exaggeratingly very nice, so it looks very nice. In simple terms, it looks very nice. And that stunned means like it won't change, right? A clay can be modeled anyway, but once you take a picture of the clay in a certain way that it's modeled already, then it will be staying the same in that picture. And then coming to the last line, as the rain fell on its own way. So what this stunned picture, sun portrait relates with the rain. So the rain is something which when rain falls, right? Let's say different places will rain at different times. It's not the same like all the world will rain at the same time. It's not like that. I do know that, but the rain when we are standing under the rain, it feels like everywhere it's raining, so we see rain droplets everywhere, like it's falling down everywhere, but each rain droplet evaporates and goes to some other place and rains again, so it will also happen to others, to other places. Like, so what I mean is, when we are celebrating with that portrait, we have that imagery, we have that memory of celebration in our mind, some other things will also happen, which is including some things which we expect or do not expect to happen. So anyways, it will all be good at the end of time. Like, if we see, like, we would have thought like why this is happening in a specific way, but it turns out to be leading to something very good in the future. So that's what I meant by the first line, always saved the day. So all the ways saved the day. So that's maybe today or maybe tomorrow or any other day, which eventually will be tomorrow or today. Let's hope it all goes well for today also. Thank you.